Boys and girls, and welcome back to another episode of the historic gaming Getae campaign, where we trudge across the ancient world, trying to conquer all before us, of great haste, of great malice, of great perseverance. For the Getae ambition knows no bounds and has no limit. But truthfully, we are in a pretty domineering position in our campaign. The Romans have been more or less pushed back. They lost Italy. They have now been pushed largely out of Hispania. Frankly, I think the Roman Empire is now confined almost entirely to North Africa. Meanwhile, we don't really have very many great foes, and we just slew the Boii as well. So we're in a very good position, and I think that we probably are going to conquer all very soon. We will soon demonstrate our prowess. But in any case, basically, as of right now, as I mentioned, we are in a very good position. We have all of Sicily, Magna Graecia, Latium. That's not new news. We did conquer all of Narbonne, so basically the area that Massilia typically holds. And we were considering conquering Eulalia and Caralis, but I realized that holding such a thing would actually be a massive waste of time in the long run. So I just decided, screw it, I'm not going to have these navies. I think instead I'm just going to go ahead and chill out, and we could just put these guys in a governing stance and hopefully improve my public order somewhat. See, simultaneously, yeah, we have our one army over here. We're chilling. We conquered Pulpadeva last turn. Yeah, that was pretty huge. These armies, they should eventually recover because they are pretty close. Pretty close to Dacia.
A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is not welcome. We will walk different roads then. There was no...
We'll fight these guys at some point. That's really my plan. Then over here in the Bosphorus, like what? We have one army for the whole thing. So yeah. It's gonna take a little bit of time, boys, but eventually we will succeed. But yeah, boys, we have succeeded thus far in our endeavors, but things will get somewhat more complicated as time goes on, because right now I've decided to leave the Romans alone. They're very far away.
I do not hold with the...
Outside of North Africa, we don't really share a frontier with them, and I don't see the Romans anywhere near Carthage right now. They just have one army in Thapsus, and I feel like that army is more of a repellent to me than any type of aggressive thing. Because it's not like the Romans are going to take Sicily with one army. Not even the Romans could possibly be that inept, that delusional. So I think what we have to do here is kind of just like chill out.
The gods.
Chill out and find new opponents to fight. Can't always be so skeptical of the Romans, so paranoid of Roman aggression. I do need to, at some point, take matters into my own hands. Now, let's go ahead and kind of see what options I have.
Thirsty for battle.
And this army very quickly recovered.
Ready for order.
Yeah, this army is full strength already. Yeah, this force can go into Pulpadeva. That way they'll be able to reap the benefits of supply lines. And let's see. I mean, we're down 2 units. I mean, we could just recruit the local mercenaries. They're plentiful, and frankly, they're decent. Yeah, we'll just upgrade a bunch of buildings. Like, it's always best to invest rather than spend, I believe. Now, and our bonus is... I mean, they hate me, man. They hate me with a passion. We don't really have a public order building, so you have to leave his province alone. So I think we just wait a couple of turns, especially because the winter is about to strike. Yeah, I do hate that this one Macedonian army is just like over here, and I don't even know who we're trying to fight. Like, what? Are we gonna go all the way north to fight the Iceni? Delusional, man. Fucking delusional. They're not gonna get all the way to the north. Yo! You think you're gonna drink yourself into a coma, Naz? Why, bro? Why would he do such a thing? And why do you think of that is in your fate? How often do you drink at this point? Are you like a daily drinker because you just have that many friends and you just party?
These people.
Why wouldn't I? I mean, you're alright. There's actually no negative to drinking yourself. Like, none I could possibly think of. So it's really weird. Like, right now, Streamlabs is showing me I have 0 viewers, but you typing in chat contradicts that. Every 2 days or so? Okay, it's actually pretty low numbers for someone in the Balkans. No, party drinks with fam is better. I mean, drinking with family is number 2. Drinking alone in your room is actually preferable. That's what Chads do. Drinking alone with nobody in a windowless room, that's the vibe. That's what heroes do. That's what champions do. I'm gonna try it. You should try it and then start doing it every day. I've heard that, yeah, I've heard it's a really good... I've heard it's a really good habit, yeah. Shit. Yo, bandits stole all the money in Dacia, bro. Isn't that relatable? Isn't that relatable?
Thirsty for battle. Ready for
All the tax income from Dacia just goes kaput. Goes hawk to it. It's like hawk coin.
gathering supplies.
Literally gets hawk coined. Well, whatever. I basically lose income for a turn, but it's okay. Get the naked fanatics, dude. It's a fucking good trait. Anyway, so yeah, now it's winter. So we said we're gonna go chill. We can just continue to upgrade buildings that need upgrading. Really, there's no reason to overspend simultaneously, so let's just kind of chill out a tiny bit. And then next turn we'll start moving towards the north. How have you been? It's good. I'm starting a new job on Monday, which is absolutely fantastic. It's a better job, better pay, better benefits. Frankly, in my opinion, better line of work too. So I'm content with that development, of course, and that's really it. What's the job? Different office job. Different office job. I wish it was a male prostitute, but unfortunately I don't have the skill set for that. Nor the experience. They say you need 3 years of experience of being a prostitute before you can become one, which is a challenge for me. Like, how do you get started in that field? You know what I mean? Like, what's entry-level male prostitution like? Fellatio? Is it servicing the retirement homes? Do you have to kind of start there and then you work your way up to politicians' wives and stuff like that? And very rich single woman? Old man. Oh, okay. So you have to start with the old man testes? Yeah, it doesn't sound like a very good job to me. What the heck? Bro! Bandits are stealing my shit every single turn, bro. Okay, apparently we have a very high chance of civil war. Why? Why do these chieftains want to fuck with me? Okay, where do they rule? Where do they rule? Sicily? Sicily. Cimeria. Cimeria. Okay, apparently this guy has command of an army too. Okay, so firstly, I have to replace this disgusting, treacherous bastard with my boy. My boy right here. He might not be nearly as experienced or adept, but he will get the job done. Now, but this guy got fired. And he's like pathetic and all that. Apparently I can't take actions because I fired his ass. But you know what? If they do rebel against me, then I won't really mind that. So it'll be fine. But I should probably cancel this because Sicily's going to go up in flames. Now, yeah, this army, to go get them over here to go like recover somewhat. Once they recover, we'll go back and we'll just like take this province over. Don't worry about that, but yeah, for now we do have to chill out for just a turn or two. Let's see, am I utilizing all of my armies here? Strangely enough, I do feel like we're not actually... I mean, yeah, this army isn't being used at all. And they're actually very, very, very well equipped. I mean, this army is crap. This army's actually okay, though. This army's actually decent. You banged girl? Not recently. To my great shame and misfortune. I mean, everyone hates these motherfuckers.
I cannot say for how long.
There you go. Everyone hates them, but I feel like I should just take a crack at them, you know? Like, why not? We can maybe make a new military ally. Get some money. Or, I don't know, maybe we can go conquer some of the Caucasus. Who else is in this province? The Marians and the Armenians. Yeah, better just get an ally. I don't think that we should fucking conquer a province so distant from my lands. Date with girl. I've gone on a couple of dates, but nothing successful. Go freaky. I live with my parents, bro. Where would I go freaky? Unless I meet a girl with an apartment, it ain't gonna happen. And I am not so degenerate that I consider doing it in my car. So, unfortunately, I'm a little bit constrained in this regard, perhaps. A little bit constrained, but you know what? One day, my friend. I can't conversations with girls, so I send them Soviet mosaics. Yeah, you see, that does not sound a particularly good Riz strategy, you know? Will it work, chat? You fucking know it won't. You said it like that because you know it won't. That's like the fucking bald and bankrupt Riz attempt, bro. It's like, let's go Soviet mosaic hunting. It's gonna be lit, dude. It's gonna be dope. Don't like her and call her idiot when she's an idiot. You know what? Girls love honesty. That's the thing. They absolutely don't. They don't like it when people like tell them positive things. Instead, they prefer when people are brutally honest and mean. That's what I've heard. What do you think, Nas? Is that accurate? Girls just love it when you're brutally honest and mean? Sounds accurate, right? Yeah. Particularly when you call somebody an idiot, that's like, woo, that's, man. That's how you do it, man. That's how you get it done. Love at first sight. Like, I could just imagine, dude. I can just imagine a girl being like, that Nas guy? He called me an idiot. And I just can't get him out of my head, dude. He's just... It made me weak in the knees. I love him, I think. It's when he called me idiot? When he called me a fool? When he told me that my facts and logic don't compute? It just made me so dreamy. It just made me love him. Why don't the Soviet mosaics work? You know, I feel like talking to a girl about Soviet mosaics might be around the same level as talking to a girl about Warhammer. You know what I mean? It's like, here's my obscure hobby, bro. Dude is tripping balls? I wish. I wish I was, bro. I wish I was. At 11:30 a.m., that would be a good idea if I was tripping. That would be a good day if I was tripping balls, dude. Warhammer Riz is not okay. Come on, bro. Warhammer Riz. Warhammer Riz.
I offer this in the
Come
name
on, bro.
of our people. Let this be a sign of goodwill to come.
Good, good. Our armies march where they will because of this treaty.
Who the fuck's Horus? The Imperium of Man? Fuck's that?
My people.
Is that Warhammer lore? Horus? The ancient Egyptian god? What's he have to do with Imperium? You watched 7 reels? That's all you know about? Well, you know more than me then, bro. You nerd. Fucking Warhammer nerd. I don't know shit about Warhammer, bro. The first time I saw those, like, Warhammer Space Marines, I thought that, like, they just looked cringy as hell, bro. I'll be honest with you. I think we got Civil War. Yeah, we got Civil War, thank God. That's actually what we wanted. Whenever I see Civil Wars, like, about to happen, I just fucking make it happen, dude. I just make it happen. Well, we'll figure out what to do soon. That'll be like the last thing we do at the end of a turn, since it's by far the most interesting. And yeah, I just gotta get these RBs towards the Swebby, because they're gonna be one of my next military targets. Meanwhile, I don't know, I gotta go make this RB recover as well, because we're gonna go and kill these Thracians soon. It'll take a little while, but we'll be there soon enough. Meanwhile, we're marching on the last Cimerian settlement. No, I don't know, we can go fight. Let's see, how many edicts could we use? 5? I mean, income here is pretty low. Income here is pretty shit. Shit income. I'm just trying to figure out which edict would probably be like the best one to use. And from what I see, it's Magna Graecia. It's definitely Magna Graecia. And yeah. I mean, we've moved all of our RBs towards our opponents, so like that. You want to get wrist tips? You want to get wrist tips? Believe me, I'm hardly the Rizzler, dude. But to be honest with you, like, when you talk to a girl, they want to see a person who is mature, if that makes sense. Like, being overly silly, which is a mistake I consistently make when going on dates, is not apt. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. Right? I think at the end of the day, like, the kind of vibe that a friend gives off and someone that a potential partner gives off, a little bit different. It's a little bit different. You have to turn on the sex appeal, which does not need to be something overt and nasty, but to simply put it, you need to make a person inquisitive about you. Don't tell them everything. Don't tell them everything. Make them guess what's going on in your mind. Being an utterly open book is not ideal. Be serious yet interesting. You just have to present a certain vibe if you want to be effective with talking to Days. Do you need Riz? Doesn't matter how attractive one is. If you behave a certain way, you won't get laid. I tell you that from vast experience of not getting laid. Believe me, I know a lot about what not to do. That part of dating advice I can give in droves. Believe me, I am the master of not getting laid. Alcoholics usually do get laid though, because they don't give a fuck about nothing. Alcoholic Riz, bro? You could fucking capitalize on alcoholic Riz. That's valid, bro. That's valid. But you don't need to be an alcoholic to get laid though. I'm just saying. Like, it's maybe preferable, but you don't need to be an alcoholic. But if you are an alcoholic, then you gotta capitalize on that. And, you know, find a female alcoholic, bro. You know, you have to have compatible lifestyles.
Our general is under
Playing the guitar is definitely W Riz. You should be getting laid a lot if you play the guitar. Most people learn the guitar just to get laid. That's like literally the only reason to learn such a stupid instrument. But like hurts your fingers when you play it. It doesn't make you a better kisser like the clarinet. That's why I learned the clarinet. It makes you a really good kisser. You know about embouchure? About embouchure? Like, girls love that shit, dude. When you just firm your lips and it's like, kissing becomes a war. There's no tenderness in it at all. You're just like, yeah. That's how you do it, bro. It's fucking power. Just overpower. Like you're fucking trying to blow a high note, bro. Maximum pressure. Present an iron wall.
One of our units.
Girls love that shit, dude. You don't want to blow a note? Why not? Why not, Naz? Are you kidding me? Why don't you want to blow a note? Okay. These Dacian militia, bro? They thought that they're gonna protect Sicily for the damn Basterne clan. No, we're getting cut down by Illyrians, bro. Your people here, your treacherous people getting shot down by freaking ancient Albanians. How does that make you feel? These good patriotic Romanians cut down by Albanians. Must piss you off. Must infuriate you. Look at that, dude. I have a bunch of naked Celts, naked French people. Naked French people. We're gonna cut down your boys. How does that make you feel? Fucking Macaron is in here, dude. This is how the French central bank fucks Romania. Like this. You see that? You see your boys hitting the floor? That must piss you off, bro. That must trigger you. Like I should have given you a trigger warning, bro. Damn. Continue the onslaught. Continue, my boys. Oh damn! Okay, I don't wanna commit too many friendly fire losses. I think I probably did. To be real, a lot of javelins end up hitting your own men. Exactly. Gotta drink because of that. Okay, well that was a quick W. The thing about a secession is that, like, they're pretty easy to put down if you have an army in the area, but simultaneously, whenever a secessionist faction springs up, they just start demolishing buildings to, like, make military infrastructure. So it just ends up costing you so much money. The longer it goes on, the more money it costs. I hope the secessionists have yet to destroy a part of his town, but they probably have. But let's go check out the damage. Collateral damage. It was a pretty clean win too, which is nice, and no collateral damage. It's actually very lucky. Let's see. I don't really have a lot of missile units in this army. Don't really have a lot of levy units either. You know what? This one actually looks pretty good. Plus morale. You know what? Minus morale for enemy units is actually pretty freaking good. So yeah, I'll grab Badab, and next turn I'll have to fight the secessionist leader. But yeah, so far so good. Quick capture. Yeah, these armies moved. My army in the Bosphorus moved. We're just gonna wait for this army to recover and then go to war against the Thracian faction. Looks pretty good. So girl is into Greek mythology? Fuck it, I matched with a girl in Bumble who was into Greek mythology. Too bad she lived in a different city that's like on an island, so couldn't really do anything. I mean, yeah, dude. But I guess that... If I did, I don't know, bro. Have you ever had a girlfriend now? I'm wondering. The bottle is your plate. Damn, okay, that's actually respectable. The Bosporan Kingdom is going to attack with a suicidal charge. They have no chance of winning this battle. This is straight up. This is straight up just hilariously dumb. They're attacking me. Okay, these Bosporan Freo spears, these like orange spearmen, they suck horribly, dude. So yeah, let's just hit these guys with the Dacian Huktua. I'm gonna charge in with just this long line of Falksmen. The alcoholic Riz works, but only on trashy chicks. That's a problem. It only works on girls with pretty much like no morals at all. Like nasty chicks, bro. Either nasty chicks or chicks with really severe problems mentally. That's the thing. So if you wanna have those type of girls, then the alcoholic Riz is definitely a good play. If you want to have somebody that doesn't like randomly start thinking that there's people spying on you in the walls, then the alcoholic Riz is not ideal. But if you like a little bit of crazy in your life and you like to be surprised, then the alcoholic Riz is great. You know, I feel like you kind of want to live on the edge a little bit. And yeah, let's just...
The battle is turning in our favor.
The moment that our lines meet, the battle starts turning in our favor, because our Dacians are just gonna go in hard, bro. They're just gonna start slapping straight through these Phrygian axemen, dude. 50 of them dead in an instant. Where some of our men get stopped in their tracks by the enemy cavalry, which is not exactly ideal. But, of course, some of the enemy cavalry does get stopped by my men in turn, and they're gonna have a bit of a hard time. These mercenary skirmishers we can probably defeat with ease. Go ahead and get my general into the enemy general. I don't know how this random Frail Spear looped around, but we're gonna get attacked by a heavy Getae assault infantry. And yeah, early game Thracians aren't exactly the best. Like literally, the Bosporan Kingdom is attacking me with units that I was using on turn 1 of my Adrician campaign. It's not exactly ideal, I can tell ya. They do have some hoplites, which killed quite a few men, actually. Probably just unarmored falksmen, if I had to guess. But, like, over here, we have the type of army over here that's just gonna blast through anything the enemy has. Ooh, and we even routed the enemy general. The enemy should just be routing because of losses at this point. And even their mighty phalanx here is dying. Okay, so how does one ask one out? Because with the boys, it's easy. I just want to drink. I mean, to be fair, I basically only ask out girls on dating apps because I'm antisocial and I don't go to social events, clubs, outings. I mean, I only go with friends I already know. So the only place I can go and spontaneously meet people is at work, and that's a horrible, horrible, horrible idea. No, dating apps work for me. I mean, I get a couple dates every month. It's not like they work amazingly because I'm not jacked as shit, but they work okay. Go to a bar? I mean, I could, to be fair, but that does take balls, and I'm a bit of a coward, so that's a problem. But on dating apps, all you do is you just fucking talk to girls about hobbies and stuff, just kind of have a basic conversation. Once they think that you're normal and not really weird, then you plan a date and then you go out, and then they either flake or you go. So that's all you do with dating apps, but then the date could go horribly. But it's pretty easy to get dates on dating apps if you're moderately attractive. But that's the thing. If you look like shit on your photos, you get 0 matches. Because there's way more guys than girls, and a lot of guys won't look like shit. Especially in Eastern Europe. Like, fuck, I assume that, like, the average Romanian guy takes pretty good care of himself. Like, better care than North Americans, anyway. Like, guys in Europe take way better care of themselves. Most guys in North America look pretty shitty unless they're, like, Asian or whatever. Actually, they take way better care of themselves than Caucasian dudes from what I've seen. I mean, it's true. Like, if you go out in Europe, you won't see, like, young dudes walking around in, like, sweatpants. They'd be embarrassed to do that, right? It's kinda, it should be common knowledge. Yeah, I've had pretty bad acne, but that's just, like, a skin thing, bro. Like, have you seen my parents? Like, my mom just has bad skin. It's just a genetic thing. She just has kind of bad skin that just breaks out a lot. I mean, yeah, but like, if you're on dating apps, bro, you have to look good on your photos. Like, that's how people match. Nah, what do you mean, bro? Like, you can't go around looking like shit on dates? What do you mean? Like, you should dress as if you're in the middle class at all times, even if you're not. It's not that expensive to have nice clothes. They don't have to be, like, hardcore, like, designer, like Louis Vuitton. No one cares about that. You just have to have, like, a classy, well-put-together look. That's all it be. Date over at my place and a bottle? Damn, bro. You're really going for the alcoholic lawyer Riz, aren't you? You gotta make a person question you. Question your sanity when you ask him out. I feel like that's kind of the goal for you. Okay, I'm gonna go for the exact same fucking play as before. Just send my spearmen forward. They're by far the most stable units. They have excellent defensive capabilities, so we should be able to hold back this tide of pathetic little garrison. We'll send falksmen and naked Celtic warriors to intercept the navy and just quickly rout them. I'm also going to send my more elite swordsmen forward here to deal with the garrison. Dacian townsfolk are running out. Clearly they're ready.
Our general is under attack.
They're ready for combat, but they're going to get cut down by my spearmen. Hey, cheap cassettes are actually legitimately based, man. It's such a cool aesthetic. I got some fucking... Your backbone about to die. I think I have some old Russian cassettes
The battle is
in this
turning in our
room, but I'll
favor.
show them to you when you're back. Anyway, I made a good scene. My late spearmen, they're gonna come out with their swords because they only use spears. Ah, I assume you do. It feels like exactly the type of thing that you'd like hunt down in a thrift store or whatever. It's in the same category as Soviet mosaics, I feel. Yeah, there we have it. We cut down a bunch of townsfolk. Really, no skill in that. But my hope is to just basically kill the enemy as quickly as possible so I can avoid casualties. Yeah, shouldn't be letting these guys stand around getting shot. But you know what? In this dense brawl, we should be cutting the enemy down with ease. And yeah, we just got beautiful Falxman charge. Get the naked warriors to flank these guys. That should scare the crap out of them. And yeah, we have a bunch of spearmen as well as my elite swordsmen confronting nothing but garrison troops. So we should be able to kill these guys pretty quickly. As I feel like we should be, as long as we're actually properly targeting the enemy. We're here. Yeah, the enemy archer is gonna get hit. We can now go around and flank these guys. Ooh, we're about to get a beautiful Falx flank. Unneeded though. Yeah, the enemy's cooked. I mean, they have a bunch of pretty weak troops going up against their betters, and now my Illyrians are about to hit them in the rear. Looks like losses are just going to cause a general rout, though. Goodbye! But yeah, there we go. There we go. Quick little W. A nice W for sure. But yeah, there we go. 24 losses. That is virtually nothing. Any battle in DI. So yeah, we'll go ahead, quickly scoop up the settlement, and like I said, for whatever reason, these motherfuckers just decided to break a bunch of buildings. Whatever. Nothing I could do about it. Next turn, we'll go and conquer Syracuse and end of his vicious, vile rebellion. Did we already move in this area? Did we move in this area? No.
None will escape.
Surprised at how many casualties I've taken. I legitimately thought that we were in better condition than this.
How can I help?
We don't really have any money to recruit mercenaries. I was gonna consider getting one of those like Armenian knights because they are pretty strong units, but if we can't really recruit them, then what is the point? Apparently my treasury is empty. I don't know why. I guess must have been some sort of Must have been some sort of banditry. 'Cause I don't feel like it should be. But whatever. Is Bosphorus gonna retaliate? No, they won't. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Got a couple turns left in us, boys, before the stream come to its rightful conclusion. Ooh, getting new furniture in some places. Okay, let's see what goes on here. Apparently, oh, apparently we are still broke. But it matters little, for go ahead, retake Syracuse. I'm not gonna play this stupid battle against a garrison. We'll go sack Syracuse, despite it being our own people. We'll be facing the sword. They desperately need the money. And you know what? These guys, they rebelled. They knew what they were doing. Victim blame here. I don't know, should I get the healer or should I get the guard set? Yeah, let's get the guard set. Okay, so there we go. We've retaken Syracuse. Apparently there's still a secession going on. It's literally just some random ship floating in the middle of nowhere, but that's what a secessionist army is apparently made of nowadays. Kind of pathetic. We'll bring this army back into Thrace, and we'll go ahead and start that war whenever they make it to their intended destination. Let's see. Where are my armies here? Literally lost them. Move here. Let's move here. We lost a couple of men crossing the Alps, but it's no matter. What about over in the Bosphorus?
None will escape.
It's troublesome.
Attack! To battle!
So you know what?
Fall back!
I think we can divide and conquer. I think that if we like
It is impossible.
go like this,
Ready for battle. Move out. Starting out.
yeah, I think we just go back for reinforcements, and we'll continue fighting the Bosphorian Kingdom. All right, looking solid, dude. And we'll move. Literally nothing I can do other than move forward. Did we just get some sort of achievement? Attain a maximum rank with a dignitary? Yay! Okay. I mean, I quite like the odds I have here, actually. Here you are, you've returned. But yeah, as for those cassettes, I didn't really look for them, but I know I have them in this room. I also have so many other like DVDs and shit that it's... Huh. Here's a couple. Yeah, Philippe Kirkorov, the Bulgarian singer. Look at this guy. It's gonna look very 80s. Philippe Kirkorov. Looks like he has some dope ass songs, not gonna lie.
Infantry! Thracians! Thracians!
But yeah, let's see what we can get done here. I want to take control of his hill.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
That's a big deal for me here. Take full control of his hill. No idea where the enemy's main force is. But I think that this is like the weak... No, it's their strong army. I was about to say it's their weak army, but... Bro, how are they hidden so much? Holy crap. Okay, let's go get my cavalry to face off against majority of the enemies. I didn't realize how cavalry heavy this army truly was. Which means that their infantry is ass. Yeah, my horse archers are a lot lighter, but also not as good at melee combat.
Our general is under attack.
Fuck sticks. Wait, but actually not really. You know, I was about to say, oh yeah, it's bad. It's not that bad what just happened. As long as this cavalry has trouble disengaging, then we can kill a lot of them. Okay, if the enemy wants to commit cavalry and infantry to that fight, I'm gonna win by virtue of my infantry. I just need to close the gap with my infantry, who are absolute killers. Keeping them back it's a bad decision. Only my spearmen really deserve to be kept back because they suck, but... Okay, yeah. That cavalry is massively overstayed its welcome.
The men are wavering. One of our units has used all its ammunition. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
It's a wrong unit to be using in a pursuit. Damn it, dude. The enemy is really outmaneuvering me with their cavalry.
Field of battle. This is a shameful display.
I don't understand how my spearmen are not doing a little bit better in long-term combat against cavalry. Now we will get a reasonable charge here into the rear.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Even though some of my units are routing, I think overall we're getting the better of these Bosphoran men. Problem is that the enemy has a lot of missiles, but yeah, I barely see any infantry still left. And we still have cavalry too, so we can... Oh fuck, I didn't realize
The
that.
battle is turning in our favor.
Those Frio Spears actually managed to catch a horse archer. That was my bad. Whatever these Falksmen, yeah, they should be able to beat Thracian footmen. Shouldn't even be a contest. Oh man. Kidding me? Heavy infantry up against Bosphoran horse archers? That's a W. It's a huge W. Bro, come on. Come on, man. Run! Put on skirmish mode. Now we can go this. Okay, this Frio Spear's gonna get overwhelmed. Horse Archer's gonna die if it doesn't run away. And we should be good. Assault Infantry defeats Hoplite. We're ordering a desk? What type of desk? You know, that battle actually felt hard for a bit, but then once I started microwing, like, at all, it got really fucking easy. Once I started actually playing the game and not just, like, sitting here gazing at the screen, it became pretty easy. So I don't know, man. It's like a stupid... These Bosphoran units don't hold. That's why I abandoned my Cimeria campaign. Like, especially the Bosphoran Frio Spears, I had no idea. They're like the worst Frio Spears in the game. The Hoplites are below average, too, which is just... It's hard to make use of all of this, but simultaneously, once their cavalry started, like, running around, I kind of got a vibe of what it's really like. I got an idea of what a good Bosphoran strategy looks like. But there we have it. We definitely won that battle. Puts my opponent in a much worse position, and we should be able to recover some units since we're in our province now. I might be able to take for settlement next turn, but we'll see. It's not guaranteed.
My people are in danger.
It's not guaranteed, but we can hope. Yeah, let's see what happens now. Okay, our income is steadily improving. Sicily and Getae actually is good because we're allied to the two of them as well.
Ready for further orders.
Okay, let's get another Falksman here. I was trying to figure out what, like, the best move would be, but... yeah, I don't know. That one seemed reasonably good.
Ready for battle. On the move, lads.
Yeah, let's try to bring some sort of control back to Sicily. And
You have the ear of my people.
yeah, the Getae secessionists, I don't understand how they're still a faction, but matters not. Okay, what about the Bosphorus? My ability to conquer them depends entirely upon...
None alive. Get moving.
yeah, I'll just... You ordered the desk? Dope. Hope it's good. Very rare when a desk is bad, though. Unless it's just, like, so cheap it doesn't support your, I don't know, the weight of your stuff. That should be good. Okay, let's just liberate these fools. Like, I don't really want to take a random settlement in a province I don't own. But yeah, there we go. We got a new ally, dude. They are Caucasian, but they look Greek.
Welcome.
Yeah, seems about right for this
My
region.
people will find much joy in this.
Just like a mix, just a very, very, very mixed and ethnically confused people.
Get moving.
And, I mean, I don't think that there's gonna be an absolute ton of action here.
Warriors all.
Like,
Get moving.
this guy clearly got slowed down.
Shooting out.
And this guy is recruiting. We don't have armies growing anywhere else, but you know. Oh wait, I forgot to upgrade this. Hold it. Hold up. There's some money to be made. What about the trader? Gives you very, very, very little in exchange for kind of taking a lot. Yeah, let's go for some more farm. Okay, so we made our investments. We created an ally that has a bunch of Eastern Spearmen. That's pretty good. I think I would just end the stream here with a good battle against the Thracians.
Attack.
Because at the end of the day... Oh, okay, so it's just for your mom. I hope she likes it, dude. You bought it online, right? Only trouble of buying furniture online is that it's hard to tell the quality. That's what I found. It's kind of hard because you haven't touched it. Like, it could feel a lot cheaper than it actually is. But if it's like cheap, normally the best thing. Like, online furniture has to be cheap, you know? Shouldn't be too expensive. Yeah, looks like we're gonna get a bridge battle here. Thracians are formed up on the other side of the river. We're an aggressive party, so we're gonna have to cross this thing. Which kind of blows, but the enemy has also divided their force into two separate wings. So... yeah. Cause of her division, and it looks like this side is weaker because I see those like militia spearmen.
Infantry.
But at the same time, this is closer. This is closer, which means that I can use my archers to blast my way across from here. Which might actually be better, because maybe I can draw the enemy into me rather than having to cross myself. So let's try this. I have a lot of arrows in this army. I have 4 horse archers.
Elite cavalry.
1 cataphract, which also has, like, I think 17 shots, okay? They're basically a horse archer, too. The same amount of shots as my horse archers. They are horse archers. Yeah, let's just form up entirely here and see if we can bait the enemy to cross.
The omens tell us this battle.
Because they only have javelins. We have long-range projectiles. If we kind of leave the bank open, then should be able to entice them to make a move here. And yeah, if they cross over here, then they might feel extra confident. Yeah, let's go get rid of the Peltis.
Royal horse archers. Fire. Get running. Movement.
I don't know, the enemy's just gonna stay put and just take punishment. I don't mind that either. I would happily just kill a good chunk of his Thracian army before making contact. I don't think that's a bad use of my time. I mean, you can see these guys, they have like slight cover, but they're also losing quite a few men because they don't have a ton of armor. Actually, they have 1 armor. They have no armor. They have shields, but no armor. So, yeah, these Peltas get eviscerated by my archers, who are very strong archers, by the way. Yeah, 38 men remaining in that unit. Let's just keep on going here.
Horse archers.
Too bad we don't completely shatter, but we've definitely gotten rid of a lot of the enemy's danger here. So ultimately these javelins, these infernal javelins, who can do a lot of damage to me. And we get another unit to go. Late D infantry. These are some of the better infantrymen that the Thracians have. Maybe we should just take some pot shots at them, you know? I mean, you can see these guys are well formed. 35 armor, 66 base morale. These guys, yeah, they're equivalent to my Thracian heavies for sure. Dacian heavies, a little bit worse, but they seem more or less impervious to arrows. Like, we're basically not going to do any damage. Oh, the enemy's crossing. What am I doing? I'm spacing out here, dude. Actually, you know what? I killed a couple of these D infantrymen. The arrows were getting deflected, but killed a couple. There go the enemy Peltis. Gone already, but now that the Peltis are gone, I feel pretty confident in just getting my Dacians across, dude. I mean, they were eating the arrows, that's how it looked, but now we're down to 139. So, I mean, yeah, obviously we're not, like, dying heavy from the arrows, but... I mean, this is such a dangerous unit, but I don't mind wasting a shitload of arrows on them, really. The rest of this Thracian infantry, we're not going to be able to stand up to my Dacians. I mean, look at these Dacian killers, bro. Look at their armor, their pelts. Yeah, let's just have these guys cross. They'll absolutely blow the enemy. And if these guys don't start doing something to support their compatriots, then this battle's just gonna end pretty quickly. I've almost destroyed those guys that were eating the arrows, bro. They're almost gone. Down to 77 men. Already half of their men have perished without meeting a single Dacian warrior on the field. So they couldn't really eat them for very long. Plus my horse archers, they still have plenty of arrows. Because they shoot a lot slower than foot archers. For obvious reasons. So, yeah, let's just have these guys formed up on the bank. They can shoot the rest of their arrows as they wish to. And yeah, we're gonna get my heavy Dacians to just continue crossing this river. Gonna be a little slow. They do have javelin men on the other side. It's not like we killed all of the javelin men, but
one of our units is
simultaneously... Simultaneously, we will start to do a lot of damage to the enemy. The enemy simply will not be able to handle what we have to offer. See my Dacians. Once they make contact, they just immediately start routing these Thracians. Because a lot of them are like kind of early game Thracian troops. Or mid game. This faction hasn't really developed all that much technologically. Although, I have some good cavalry on the field. Cavalry that could teach my horse archers a very serious lesson. But my infantry is definitely better. Oh, let's get my Falksmen across. It'll take them a little while, but once they do, they will obliterate these guys. And these medium Thracians, I mean, we're surrounded by my heavy Getae assault infantry. These guys don't have a lot of armor. They only have 50 in armor. They should break relatively quickly, but simultaneously, my horse archers are going to suffer against them a lot, so... Yeah, we routed the late infantry that was on the other side. Now these spearmen, these Thracian light spearmen, they suck. They should not be holding against my heavy Getae infantry. Just we weren't targeting them properly, but now that we do, we're just chewing through these guys. Like, they're basically just barely armed, barely trained peasants. Meanwhile, my Getae heavy infantry, they are armed to the teeth. more or less professionals. If you can call any Dacian warrior a true professional. And yeah, we just gotta kind of move here. We gotta move. Also, this cataphracts basically is just blocking the enemy and they're getting annihilated because of it. Losing so many men. Yeah, we just gotta keep on pushing forward here. Committing my heavy infantry. Trying to pull this cataphract back. Cataphracts are very hard to extract from the enemy. The horse archers, same thing. We need these fuckers to go back. Horse archers not the best for like river battles because it gets very claustrophobic once you cross, and obviously horse archers need open areas to move. But we could kind of pull behind the enemy. Maybe we could get some good flank attacks. Could be my general. At least he's good at melee combat. But in this blob, this infantry blob, we should be decisively winning. Particularly because we're not going up against like the best the Thracian roster has to offer. Going up a lot of early and mid-game units. Some mercenaries too.
Battle is turning in our favor.
But yeah, we can send our cavalry to hunt down whatever is routing. Maybe shoot the enemy in the rear with the occasional arrow too. And I just want to keep on like cutting through these fuckers, you know what I mean? Like I just want to keep on
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
keep on pushing here. Fuck you on about? It's harder to shoot when you're on a horse, bro. It's harder to shoot when you're on a horse compared to when you're on, you know, you're not on a horse. You don't have as much stability in the mount. Especially because, like horse technology had not improved to the point where you were, like, super stable. Like, we didn't even have stirrups in the ancient world, okay? It's not like Mongol horse archers. This was pretty low tech. Alright, well, we won this battle. It's pretty damn solid. And we'll definitely take this settlement in the next stream, but it's been like an hour. I think it's time for me to head, do some other stuff, so yeah, nice. Not an insanely productive stream, but we got somewhere. But thanks for watching, and see you later, Nas.